Welcome to Game Master Monday, the podcast that plays a new one-shot in a new system with a new cast every episode. I'm Grant, your Game Master, and today we're playing Midwestern Moms by Brandy Rose at Cutest Patoot Games, and my players are...
Yeah, today I'm Abby. Tonight I'm going to be your cousin's mom, aka your cool auntie from the city. I will be Susan Begay, and our pronouns are she, her.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I use she, they pronouns. And tonight I will be playing Reese Bennett, who uses she, her pronouns. And Grant already said it, so I'm going to say it too. I'm going to refer to her mom archetype as the Lorelai mom. And yes, that is a Gilmore Girls reference. So gather what you will from that.
The Amy Sherman Palladino mom, if you will.
Hi, I'm Zoe. My pronouns are she, her. I will be playing Masterchef Carole Smith, also she, her.
I am so excited to be playing this game. Let me tell you about Midwestern Moms. This is a hack of the Verhex Nockmal system, and what we're basically doing here today is all of our players have 1d6. In our game, they're going to be asked to make rolls to deal with certain situations. 1 and 2 rolls are failures, 3 and 4s are mixed successes, and 5 and 6s are regular successes. Each of our moms here today have a +1 attribute and a -1 attribute. If any challenge they face has anything to do with either of them, they will apply that to their dice rolls. Our moms, like many moms out there, can also get stress points during this game.
What?
And if they hit 9 of those stress points, well, they're going to just have to take a drive around the block and cool off about it. And that's about all you need to know for this game. The only question I have left for the rest of you is, are you all excited?
Yes, I am excited. I don't know why that's not my character voice, I promise.
We are setting an interesting vibe in the studio here tonight, and I am here for it. Let's begin the adventure. We open on Midwest City, a very middle-centered, kind of western locale in the Midwestern United States, and there's just a nice little small town, lots of suburbs in this place. Everyone here is doing their best. It snows here a lot, but the people here are really nice, and we have a high school in Midwest City, and as you may have guessed, it's Midwest High School. And there are teens who go to the Midwest High School, and those teens, many of those teens, have moms. And we're gonna meet some of those moms as they get ready for their exciting day of motherhood for teenage children. And I'm going to roll to see which one of you is going to do your morning routine first. Zoe, this is a normal school day. A few things you know about today. You have your regular children, you have your husband, and you know that tonight you're going to be attending Parents' Night at Midwestern High School. But before you can even think about that, we gotta get you up and ready. We enter your home and you are fast asleep. The alarm has not gone off yet. Tell me a bit about Carole Smith and her home, and how does she sleep before her day starts?
Carole's home is it's very colorful, mostly in pastels, like powder blues sort of vibes. It always smells like chocolate chip cookies. Nana's recipe, of course. No one does it better, except for me. She is fast asleep, is a real heavy sleeper, zonked, absolutely zonked in her massive California king-size bed, which you can afford when you are a private chef. She's a side sleeper. Her husband Jim is on the other side of the bed. She gets hot really easily. Fast asleep. She does probably get up early, but she likes to take a little nap, which is actually sleep.
You are sound asleep. And then as it does every morning, so aggressively, so rudely, your alarm goes off. Carole, you have quite a few children. Your oldest, Sarah, is the one that gets ready for school in the morning first. So I want you to walk me through it here. This is a regular Monday morning of the school week. You are still driving Sarah. She doesn't have her license just yet. She's only 15. So first things first, alarm goes off. Where is Carole going? What's her game plan?
Straight out of bed, definitely a morning person. Smacks the alarm, straight into the kitchen to get coffee.
You go into the kitchen to make coffee. What's your kitchen like?
Oh, it's state-of-the-art, and by state-of-the-art, I mean there is a singular gas stove, there are 2 ovens, there is a microwave that has been passed down for generations, there's a crock pot that is always cooking something. But there's... we don't do Keurigs in this house. We do French press, iced coffee in the mornings. I'll pour me a cup, I'll pour Sarah a cup. Even though it might not be, the best for a 15-year-old, but it's fine. She's tall enough. Coffee won't stunt her growth anymore. And then I'll start packing lunches.
Great. Is Sarah an early riser with you, or does it take a little bit more effort to get her out of bed?
It doesn't take very much effort. I let her sleep in a little bit, but she generally is pretty good about getting herself up.
Perfect. So you start making your lunches, and we're just going to meet some of the members of your family. Married to Jim. Tell me about Jim. Is he part of the morning routine at all?
No. Jim sleeps as late as possible, gets up 5 minutes before he has to be in the car on his way to work, which is fine. I mean, I enjoy the cooking. It's a little bit of me time. It's peace and quiet. So he'll get up when he gets up. That's fine. I'll be making like pancakes and eggs and bacon, huge feast for the family and set the table because, you share your love through food.
So you're making the food, the smells are wafting through. You're a master chef. Your family is eating well every single day, whether they appreciate it or not. Before we meet Sarah, would your twin boys, would Brett and Hunter be the kind of folks to smell the bacon and run downstairs?
Yeah, it's like Tom and Jerry, cartoony. You smell the pie, they come like floating down the stairs, kind of thing. It's always the bacon and the maple sausage. That's what gets them out of bed in the morning.
Me too. I'll be there.
Same. I want to be in this house. This is making me hungry.
God damn.
Brett and Hunter appear first downstairs. They're twin boys. They are immediately down there. You gave the Tom and Jerry energy here for me, so I just assume they're like, 2 wolves appearing before you. They're growing, hungry children. They're like just immediately ravaging in there. What do we say anything to Brett and Hunter, or are they just kind of like the hurricane you live with?
They are definitely the hurricane I live with, the type that will like snap a Lego in half with their bare hands. They're absolute terrors, love them to death. I'm not talking to them before I finish my coffee.
Almost as if they can sense it, like Brett looks up first with like half a pancake dangling out of his mouth. He's like, "Oh, Mom, I keep forgetting. So I have to get like a big poster board for school. Like the science fair's tomorrow. So I gotta get a big poster board." And then Hunter looks up with like a pancake on the other side of his mouth, like, "Oh yeah, me too, because we're in the same class."
Yes, of course. But I've anticipated this. I pull out 2 giant poster boards from behind the fridge. They are beautifully filled out with the help of Sarah's old projects. But, they're definitely not the same, and they will get A's because that's what Sarah got.
They both go, whoa, at the same time and grab one, and then like reading over it, and Brett looks at Hunter and goes, dude, we could like do that one thing we always wanted to do. Oh, where like you put like a bunch of sand into a Rice Krispies and see how long it takes someone to notice? Yeah. And they run upstairs.
I'm sorry?
About the time they run upstairs, you just hear Sarah go, oh God, get out of the way. And then she appears from the stairs, just kind of like looking up at you, as tired as you are, like hand out as if she's ready for the coffee.
Handing the coffee. We're going to drink this in silence. We know that nobody speaks to anybody before coffee is had.
Would you say Sarah takes more after you or Jim?
Probably me.
So she sits there, she's sipping at her coffee, she's like scrolling through her phone, occasionally looking up at you, like her eyes half open, and then looking back down at her phone, and she goes, can I just stay home today?
Absolutely not. That is not an option. We are going to school.
Worth a shot, I guess. Okay, can I drive at least?
We'll talk about it on our way to school while I drive you.
That seems like a really,
We'll talk about it.
inopportune time. Okay. Sure. Can I have a pancake?
Yeah, sure. I'll make up a huge stack. I'll give her like 5 pancakes.
Ravages through them in only the way a teenager can, regardless of like gender out there. All teenagers hungry, so just like going through it, puts her fork down. You eventually hear your husband like hop out of bed, which is kind of like your timer going off for like, all right, well, Jim's finally awake, so it's time to drive Sarah, I guess.
I have a packed lunch and breakfast for him because I know that he is running out the door. He has no time to do anything but maybe give me a quick kiss, and then he's gone.
Oh, absolutely. He like runs downstairs, like putting a tie on, like really like hastily. He's like, I overslept again. Thank you. Bye. Takes you a peck on the cheek, runs out the door. You drive Sarah to school. You drop her off. She says, I love you really quietly as she gets out of the door, runs off with her friends. You have time now. We're going to assume all kids have been taken to school. Brett and Hunter kept talking about sand and Rice Krispies in the backseat of your car on the way to their elementary school. What is the rest of your day like? What is a normal Carole Smith day?
Well, this is not normal, but the sand concerns me, so I am going to go home and check their room.
You see like a meme pulled up like on like it's like a family computer, so it's not like, you know, one of those like, see, like I gave my 10-year-old boys a computer to keep in their room, it's like password locked and all of that, but like there's a meme on there that's just like that kid standing in front of a science board, and it says, how much sand can I sneak into a Rice Krispie treat before anyone notices? And that's about it. It seems they're going off of vibes.
I'm terrified. Do I want to know? Do I want to know? You know what? I don't want to know. Instead, I'm going to go down my to-do list. I have some shopping to do, groceries for me and clients, of course. You know, only the best. I'm sure that somebody's going to spring a bake sale on me, so I'll need to make all of the cookies, all of the brownies, all of the sweet stuff.
It sounds like Carole is locked in for baking for the rest of the day. So we're going to rewind back in time. Eventually we will see Carole again at the parents' night at Midwestern High School, but now we're going to a different house. Abby, tell me about the home of Susan Begay.
Oh boy. So, Susan is a nurse. She's just gotten home. It is 3 a.m. But my day isn't over. Oh, it's far from over. Kids are going to be awake at 5, so I need to get everything cooked, you know. It's supposed to be my hot girl summer. That's what they say on Facebook. But right now, hot girl summer has to stay back because right now divorce court summer is happening right now. So as I'm heating up lunches, I'm doing, my daughter Eliza, she's really gotten into like these Japanese snack boxes. I think they're called benti boxes, something like that. I don't know. But as I'm making it, putting in her little meals, I'm scrolling Facebook on my phone, and my fucking ex-husband, he's out there with his snag, Oscarlina. Bless that girl's heart, really, but she's looking for love in all the wrong places. Because my friend, Ashley, she posted this on Facebook. She said, I saw Oscarlina outside him with the casino. She got out of his car. She was holding his hand, and then she posted a thing on her Snapchat where she was showing his hand, and I knew it was him. You know why? Because he had the little mark from where his wedding ring used to be. Yeah, I'll just keep going on and on about this as I'm scrolling. Probably my daughter wakes up. She's like, "Oh yeah, I got your Benti box packed over there, and make sure your brothers are awake. I know they're playing the Minecraft all night, but it's a school night."
You check your clock. You've been on Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram and cross-referencing all of these places, and it's already 6 a.m. Your time to wind down from the shift has disappeared into your phone, and you hear the second knock on your door, and it's from Eliza. And she's like, "Mom, I told them to get off the computer, and they told me that I should go eat eggs or suck eggs. Is that a thing kids are saying?"
Just like your father, I swear. This is why I'm trying to get full custody, honey. You just get ready. Your Benti box is on the counter right there. I will go talk to your brothers. Ben box. Okay, I hear you.
Mom, it's two syllables, and it's from Japan, right? Thank you.
Right, like your cartoons. Yeah. I love you so much, sweetheart. And I pull her in for a big ol' hug. You get ready for the day, okay? Proud of you. I'm gonna go handle those little men.
Did you sleep this time?
Buddy, I got a nap during my lunch.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Just
checking.
Hey, you're my daughter. It's not your concern what your mother does, okay?
Do you want me to drive Jake today, or are you good?
I mean, if you really, really loved your mom and the woman who gave you life and carried you in for 9 days and 48 days, yeah, you were over. I would be very appreciative. I'll get you something from what's it called, the Dutchy Brothers. Yeah, I'll get you a drink.
Okay, I'll drive Jake then. For the mother who carried me for 9 months and 48 days.
That's my girl.
Etc. Yep. Jake, hurry up! And you just hear a fumbling of a desk and some things falling. You're like, 1 second!
Oh my gosh. He's trying to be on the YouTube streaming and stuff. I'm like, you better get down here or else we're going to have another discussion about the internet going away.
I don't want to talk about the internet going away anymore.
Oh my God. Creator preserve me. I am just going to get out of my scrubs. At the very least, get into something cozy. I'm just getting into my Cookie Monster pajama bottoms. One of the shirts that I took for my husband. We're separating right now. It's supposed to be hot girl summer, but I will say, good taste in men's. I got my Iron Maiden shirt on, glasses, have a Red Bull, just watching as the kids head down the stairs. Okay, everyone, are we all lined up? You don't got knits in your hair or nothing? We ready to go to school? We ready to succeed today?
Your 12-year-old raises his hand.
Yes.
What's a knit?
And I go over and rustle his hair. It's when you don't clean your hair like your dad.
Ah, okay. I think I did that.
Yeah, and I can tell because he's not greasy like fried bread. It's all good. All right, you guys get dressed. Your lunches are in the fridge. You have your phones charged. Make sure those are ready. And if you're going out tonight, tell me where you are, right?
Eliza, Mom, we're with you tonight, remember? The parents' night?
Oh my gosh, it's Wednesday. I have been working since
Monday, Mom.
Oh my. I have been doing too many 12-hour shifts. I'm telling you, we gotta go to Disneyland at some point. Just all 4 of us.
Tobias starts jumping up and down like, oh yeah, let's do that. Let's go now.
Toby,
Let's go now.
we got school. Let's focus on that, okay?
Oh, all right.
Okay, you kids get ready. Your sister's driving you. I'm gonna take a nap on the couch.
Jake goes, oh my God, Eliza's driving? I don't want to go anymore. Just smacks him in the back of the head like, come on.
I just, with a very overwhelmed sigh, plump down the chair. I'll be awake in a little bit. Call me if anything happens. I hope I don't get any calls from the principal.
Yeah, Eliza takes Jake and Toby, drops Toby off at his school first, a little bit early, but that's what Safekey's for, and takes herself and Jake to Midwest High School, and you catch a Z or 3 on your couch. You do have time before the parents' night, and this is your chance to catch up on sleep and anything else that needs doing. What is a Susan Begay day like without the kids in the house while they're at school?
So Susan, once she wakes up from her nap and she's recovered, checks her phone, not being called in. She did request today off, thank God. Her recruiter hasn't called again. She does travel nursing, there's all that, so getting all her documents in order, making sure gas is topped off. Then, of course, there's text from her soon-to-be ex-husband. There's Stan. He wants to talk about custody. He wants to talk about bringing the kids over for the weekend. I'm ignoring that for now. I've got those screenshots. That's this whole thing with screenshotting. I just learned how to do it. Eliza showed me. I got all those pictures of him and his snag Oscarlina. I'm going to get those ready to the lawyer, but I got to figure out how to do the email first. So that's going to be my day. Because, it's not like a hospital automated system. That's just you press a few buttons. It's like, when we used to have pagers. That was great. That was simple. Now there's like this phishing thing. I don't know what that's all about. But I'm just, very slowly typing in the email one letter, one finger at a time to my attorney. We're gonna get full custody, by God, as I'm getting through my second Red Bull of the day. And then I look at the clock. Gotta get ready for this parent night. I'm cutting my own bangs in the mirror, like Goodbye Horses is playing, because I'm saying, oh yeah, we're gonna do the deadly anti-bangs, not the snagging ones. The deadly anti ones, like the ones that say that my lumbar vertebrae really hurt and I need to lay down for the night, and I have like really bright makeup on, the same makeup that I'm expecting to see my husband, because he is gonna be there. We gotta be there for the kids, but I am gonna look deadly. Black blouse, leather pants. Is it appropriate for parents' night? Yeah, it covers everything, but oh my God, I'm going to be the most snaggable auntie in the room.
We see Susan Begay, for better or for worse, get ready for her day and prepare for parents' night with her teens, Jake and Eliza. And Abby, one more time, what was your ex's name? Because now he's coming to parents' night, yes?
Fucking Stan Begay. We have the same last name, but, not related. We checked clans and everything.
Oh, you just happen to have the same last names before marriage.
We're Navajo. Everyone, he's either a Sosi, a Begay, a Mitchell, a Yazzie. That's the 5 names. You shouldn't go to basketball games. Oh my gosh, it's just the same 5 people passing the ball if you just listen to the announcer.
We see Susan Begay get ready for her day, preparing to encounter her ex-Stan at parents' night, making sure Eliza and Jake are actually ready to go. But we're going backwards in time one more time, because there is one more home we need to visit, and that is the home of Reese Bennett. Once again, it is the early morning. You are in sleep. Reese, tell me about your home. Tell me how you sleep.
Tell you how I sleep. Okay. So I think the home is, it doesn't necessarily look like the home of a standard 32-year-old woman. Mostly because, Reese and her daughter are best friends, and it's Tori's house just as much as it is hers. So you see like different decorations, different stylings just kind of mashed together. Not everything makes sense, but all of it is very Reese and Tori. Like they have like fun little movie posters in the living room, and it's just, and like different pictures and collections on the refrigerator of like her friends from school, and then their pictures together, like when they've gone to like theme parks or done like silly little poses or selfies together, like all on the mantle. It's a lot of them. The house is themed around Reese and Tori. How does Reese sleep? Not well. She had a very late night. She works at a local inn called the Riverwind Inn. And unfortunately, the pipes burst last night. And she was up very, very late with the plumber there, making sure everything was fixed by today because we had a huge group coming in. And I simply could not have them come in and not have everything be ready because I am the general manager and it's kind of my job. So she was out until the wee hours of the morning until it was fixed. She called every plumber in town to see who would even be willing to come out. And it was not fun. So she is sprawled out on her bed, makeup still on, smeared all over her pillow, hair askew, sticking up at odd angles, fell asleep in her outfit from last night, didn't even change when she got home from work, was just too exhausted to even think to do so.
Are you a let the alarm wake me up person or a my daughter will come get me when it's time person?
Oh, I think you know, Grant. I think you know which one. I think you know. Reese sets her alarm with the absolute best intentions. Tori is her alarm clock, 1000%.
There is an alarm going off, then a zonked, unbothered Reese Bennett, and you eventually hear your door open, and in really only the way a young mom can, you're gonna just pretend you're still asleep and didn't hear that to see what exactly Tori will do, and you feel like a whole body like sit next to you, and then you feel your body being shaken.
Tell
and
me
she's
it's
like,
not
Mom.
Tell me it's not time.
Mom.
Tori, no,
We gotta go
I
to-
can't.
Yes, we have to.
Oh my God.
It's important.
What time is it?
Mom, it is time for you to wake up and eat this Pop-Tart and get in the car and for us to go to school and for us to listen to Echo and the Bunnymen, and then we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you for the Pop-Tart, sweetie.
You're welcome.
I love
It's
you.
strawberry.
Oh, you know me so well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is there coffee?
It's a good thing it's your favorite. There's always coffee. I made it already.
Oh, you're perfect. Thank you.
You head downstairs. As promised, there is coffee ready for you. Tori is already dressed for the day. What is your morning routine now that you're conscious like with Tori?
Well, I think morning routine, we actually do talk in the morning, even though I'm only half functioning. I'm so busy with work and I kind of, I treasure this time with her, even though it's sleepy and we're just only half alive right now. I ask about her day. I ask her, who are you going to see at school today? Do you have any plans with so-and-so later? I'm trying to get the layout of her day so I can fit into her life like she fits into mine. So.
Well, I have that test in first period, which I
Okay.
studied all night for. I'm feeling pretty good about it.
All night?
Mostly. Oh, well, until 10.
Okay, that's not terrible. All right. Just making sure. Okay.
Yeah, I
mean,
was
better
reading
than me.
somewhere that, if you don't get enough sleep, then you don't do as well at school, and if you don't do well at school, then you don't get into Yale, and then if you don't get into Yale, then you don't get a good job. If you don't get a good job,
Honey, let's just start with, you got a test today.
Right. Test today, project second period, student aid third period.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't see Amber.
Why? What happened? Things were good with Amber.
Things were good with Amber. Amber and I had a tiff.
A tiff?
A tiff.
What? First of all, you're 16 and you had a tiff. Okay.
Just a
Second of
regular tiff.
all, okay, what kind of tiff?
Well, have you never had a tiff before? It's just,
I mean, I've had plenty of tiffs, all
run-of-the-mill.
right? I've had my fair share of tiffs. I just want to know what your particular tiff is about.
You want to make the first roll of the game for me, Kelly?
Okay.
I have it. You're just going to roll a regular D6.
All right.
And since your +1 is being cool with the kids,
Oh, that does apply.
relating more to them than
Yeah.
you do with fellow adults, you can add 1 to this roll.
I got a 5.
That is a success. she looks down like at her Pop-Tart and then looks back up and she's like, she thinks that I like her boyfriend, but I don't, and I don't know how to tell her that I don't, and she just doesn't believe me.
But that... Okay. Well, I mean, do you like anyone else? Like, you could be kind of public about it, you know? Like... No?
I don't do public about stuff, really.
Just a little
I don't.
Just a little public. I know.
Look,
Okay,
the guys at school are dumb.
All of them?
All of them.
What about that one boy at the grocery store? What about that one?
He
What about
doesn't
that
go
one?
to our school.
Okay.
And he looked
But-
22.
Oh. Well, I didn't know that, and I'm not encouraging my daughter to date a 22-year-old.
You just asked about him again.
Okay. All right. So, let's just... Let me think. How can we approach this? Do you have any ideas? I'm half asleep.
My main idea is to just hope I don't see her and then call it a day.
You were friends, though. You're just going to toss it away.
No, I'm just like letting it blow over. You know, give her space. Hope she doesn't see me and yell at me about it.
Wait, but why did she even develop this idea?
I don't know. Who knows why Amber does anything?
I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'll find
Please don't.
I'll find out. It's
Oh,
fine.
God.
Don't worry about it. I got it. I'll find out.
The time to drive Tori crosses. You take her to school. You listen to cool indie jams, and you have the rest of your day. What is a Reese Bennett normal Monday like before you go to this parents' night that Tori so kindly reminded you have to go to while you were in the car?
I have to go to that. I do have to go to that. It's gonna be so much fun. They like me so much there. It's great. I think she just goes over to the Riverwind Inn, makes sure all like the supply orders are in check, make sure everybody is doing what they are supposed to be doing, maybe kibitzes a bit with the staff. She does have a pretty good bond with our in-house chef at our restaurant at the Riverwind Inn. But yeah, you know, it's nice. You know, I'm just happy I have a job and I can support my girl.
And so you do. Now, we fast forward to 7 o'clock p.m. Midwest City is it's called city, but it's kind of a misnomer. It's more of a burg, more of a town. You are familiar with each other. Heck, you might even be friends. You're all in the PTA. Your kids are all around the same age, and you're coming into the Parents' Night. And as Parents' Night traditionally does, it starts with a little mini presentation from the principal in the auditorium. So you see a bunch of the other parents kind of clamoring together. Carole, Jim is shaking hands with his buddies from Rec Center League basketball. Sarah is still sitting with you. You've been kind of left alone. You see Susan walk in with Jake and Eliza, and wow, Stan came to this. Stan never comes to these things. Whoa, crazy. And then you see Reese and Tori come in. Like I said, you should be familiar with each other. Maybe Stan is wandering off somewhere, kind of like judging the refreshments or something. But the three of you, for whatever reason, familiarity, kindness, destiny, all kind of wind up in the same row together.
I would say destiny, but that is more like Susan pulling Carole's arm in the moment Stan walks in. She's, Carole, it's so good to see you, first of all. Oh my God. Your boys, they've grown so much, but also I need you to hold me back because I swear to God, he is only showing up today so he looks good in court because we have a court date next Thursday. And look at what my daughter helped me find on Facebook. And I'm just helping you scroll through Facebook. So I'm showing you him with Oscar Lena leaving the casino, her holding his hand. And like she's doing what they call a soft launch, right? Where like she's showing him on her Snapchat, but only his hand. And then like, but the thing is, my friend, yeah. So like that's the only reason why he's showing up today. But enough about me. How are you doing?
No, talk more about that. Interesting. A soft launch?
Yes, soft launch, because like there's like where you only show parts of the boyfriend. Yeah, Eliza was telling me about this because like one of her people, what they called like sleepy token, sleepy tea, something like that. It's one of her bands where like they're soft launching music through all these clues. You do that with partners too. Also, by the way, Ashley sent me this test. It's called the Am I Gay test, and I took this, just for fun. What do you think about the results? Like, is it just one of those like BuzzFeed things? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, definitely just like one of those for fun BuzzFeed quizzes. Definitely. This means nothing. It's
Yeah,
just
also
silly.
tell me. Yeah, absolutely. Also tell me, like, be real with me. Do I look snackable? Do these bangs make me look dumb?
Yeah, those
I
bangs
just did them
frame
this
your
morning.
face so nicely. Which salon did you go to?
I did it in my own home bathroom. That's the salon. I know.
Wow.
Just like
Stunning.
back in the 80s when fucking Stan and I met. Oh, you girl, you are
Don't even say
such a
his
sweetheart.
name. He does not deserve any attention. This is about you. Tonight is about you.
Listen, it is our night. You're absolutely right. It's like saying it a little too loudly, a little too excitedly. Oh my gosh. I mean, we're part of PTA. He applied, he didn't make it. By the way, oh my god, is that Reese? Is that Reese here? She's not working tonight?
Oh.
Reese,
Oh.
hey girl, come over.
Hi. Hi. I come over.
You got the night off?
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't, but I kind of had to. I forgot. I forgot we were doing this. I should have written it down on our
Oh
calendar.
my
and I
gosh, I
didn't.
don't blame you. I thought it was Wednesday. You're so fun. I've been working 3 12-hour shifts in a row. Oh my gosh. We're lucky I'm even on the same dimension. I thought I was about to go join Creator up there. Am I right?
Tori points at Eliza and Sarah and like just kind of looks at Reese and says, "Hey, is it cool if Eliza and Sarah and I just like go just hang out and do the thing the students have to do while you all catch up? Is that fine?"
Yep, bye, have fun, goodbye.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, of course. Bye, kids. Come. We're having mom time.
The 3 teenage girls leave, and Jake is just kind of sitting by himself, slouched with a phone in his lap, just kind of like playing Fruit Ninja.
Oh my god, him and his Minecraft. Oh, that's all they're playing nowadays. It's the game with the blocks.
It's mine. Minecraft. No.
Yes, Minecraft.
Minecraft. Oh my
I think
gosh.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, they're wanting to see this movie and stuff, but I'm telling you, oh my gosh, because I've been on Instagram and I've been looking at the reels, right? And there's this whole thing with, like, they shout out in the theater, they brought a live chicken in there. Can you believe that? Like, I mean, like, back in my day, like, back home, we used to, like, take my grandma's sheep and, like, bring them to the dance hall just because we thought it was funny. And, like, I was calling Mary Sue of and you, but whatever. That's crazy.
Yeah, chickens in the theater.
It's crazy.
The Minecraft movie. Yep.
Jake
the
looks up and like,
Minecraft
it's
movie.
not. They're not bringing chickens, Mom. It's just a song.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
No, I'm telling you, I saw it and it wasn't that AI, Jake. I'm telling you, they brought a live chicken into the theater for that, like, that chicken jockey thing.
You can make fake stuff with that AI, you know.
Jake, smile and nod.
It's okay.
Humor your mother.
Okay. You got it, Mrs. Smith. I'll smile and nod.
You're not supposed
He goes back to his phone.
Oh, Jake.
Oh my god, Reese, wait. I need to show you what happened
What?
on Facebook. So, and I just go into Reese and start showing you the whole thing with Oscar Lena and the
audacity.
casino.
Can you
And
believe
then
that? He's soft launching.
Soft
launching.
Yeah?
Soft
launching?
launching. Uh-huh.
The audacity.
Can you believe
that?
Oscar Lena? She's always looking for love in the wrong places. She's soft launching my man. All she is to him is a
You
summer
don't want
snack.
him
Let's be
anymore,
so
though,
real.
right? You don't want him.
Oh no, I don't.
All
Do you know
right.
this BuzzFeed quiz? It's called "Am I Gay?" I
Oh.
took it for fun the other day. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. I think it's none of this internet stuff's real. Oh my gosh, because who else would get 100%, right? I'm not like RuPaul or anything.
100%. That's a pretty high percent.
Yeah, you got a great grade in gay. Proud of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Around the time they're admiring your high gay score, the principal of the school gets up. This is a tall, larger woman, has a very I'm in charge presence, stands at the podium, goes, all right, parents, thank you all for coming to Parents' Night. We're thankful that you could all make it out. We know that it is late on a Monday, so let's get this over with. So what's going to happen today is you're going to meet some of your kids' teachers. They're going to go over their grades, their participation in class. They'll talk about how they have been creating their curriculums and what they're teaching in the class, and they'll have open discussions. We have refreshments here in the auditorium and in the cafeteria. Please don't bring the cafeteria refreshments in the auditorium because we just replaced the carpets from the last Parents' Night we did. So that will be it for the evening. Your children are going to be in the theater working on something different for you. There'll be a presentation at the end, so this is just your time to get to know our school, and that's about all I have for you. Enjoy the night. You should have a schedule in your pamphlets you were given on the way in. And at this point, I'm going to roll a d6, and we're going to see what scenario you moms are being thrown into.
While we're figuring that out, do y'all want lemon bars? Trying out a new recipe.
Oh my god. Yes, please. I had them. Wait, this is new?
Yeah, it's new.
Because I had them before and they were already great.
Yeah, I'm, would this count as a soft launch?
This is definitely a soft oh my god, wait, no. Get in for a picture, and I do the mom picture where it's at the front facing. Let's soft launch this, girls. Let's do this.
Yeah. Oh, we are soft.
Beatley posted the Facebook.
All right.
Here is how the situation arises here, gang. I'm going to have you all start by rolling a d6 to react to the situation that I just rolled. And whoever rolls the highest number is going to deal with the situation first, and we're going to role play our way out of it. And whoever rolls it is going to be the one who determines what kind of stress we're dealing with. No. So let's see where we land, friends.
We rolled a 1.
1, okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
5.
Wow, look at us.
Then Abby will be steering the ship first and dealing with the situation.
Oh boy.
So, Susan, as you three are getting ready to go about your day, go about the meetings, maybe you've already met with the first period teacher that your kids all share, the principal of the school approaches the three of you and says, Miss Begay, I don't want to make a scene or anything, but would you mind coming with me to the principal's office?
Oh my gosh, don't tell me. Has those kids? All right, let's go talk. Let's go talk about it.
Do you need support? Do you need backup?
Yeah, do you want us to?
Yeah, let me bring my girls.
We should definitely come with.
They should probably also come. Yes.
Terrifying.
Okay. Well,
great.
Cool. Let's go to the principal's office.
Hey, do you want a lemon bar?
I'm having deja vu.
Oh yeah.
I've done this one.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, soften the blow. Soften the blow.
You were brought to the principal's office. It kind of has like a hunting lodge vibe to it. It's very brown, very green. There's a lot of like portraits of nature hanging on the walls. A degree from the University of Michigan, the only good school, according to the principal. She sits in her chair and she's like, there's really no easy way to talk about this, so I'm just going... And listen, I don't even know if it's true. This is why I'm discussing it in private and not bringing the kids into it, because I trust the parents to be able to handle it, if you will.
Interesting that you say parents, and it's just the three of us.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I understand.
I just wanted to bring it up to Susan in particular, but your your girls might also be involved, so I just want to make sure we're all on the same page here.
Okay.
Oh my
Work
God, please
together.
don't tell me it's this pregnancy pack thing. Oh my God, I'm not ready to be a grandmother.
No. What, pregnancy pact? What's a pregnancy pact?
Susan.
I'll tell you about it later. I saw it on Facebook.
Please don't.
Oh my gosh,
I
we
want
gotta
nothing to do with any of that. No, it's nothing. It's nothing like that. But there have been a string of incidents at the school.
I don't like
Okay.
the way you said incidents.
I've heard whispers of some of the juniors and seniors in particular, and some sophomores, doing something called a dare club. The nature of which kind of ranges from destruction of property at school, like graffiti, or backing a toilet up with toilet paper and paper towels, or loosening the screws on the cafeteria table. So it's a little bit. Some of the dares have been dangerous. Just kids putting themselves in bad situations.
There's no way.
Writing on things, jumping off of the roof.
My Sarah would
There's no
never.
way. Absolutely not.
My boys, maybe.
Maybe I would.
My Eliza.
Maybe I would. Not Tori.
Never.
And listen, not to be blunt, but some of the situations may have been a little inappropriate. Dares to publicly display affection, if you will.
There's
And
no
make a
way.
grand scene of it, and feelings are getting hurt, and things are getting written on Blue Sky and Twitter and Instagram, and I really didn't want to do this out in public, Carole, but I do really worry because Jake and Eliza's name come up a bit as the potential ringleaders of the operation, or at least involved. And I've heard Tori, I've heard Sarah have participated at least, or maybe members
From who?
of this club.
From who? Whispers?
It's a school, Miss Bennett. Kids whisper, and there's a lot of kids at this school.
You got the hand.
I'm gonna do your job for you, buddy, pal, friend. Let's do this all together. So I'm gonna go on this Blue Sky because I do have an account on there, and we're gonna figure this out. So we're gonna put in like Dare Club, and I would like to roll for social media to see if I can figure out where these rumors are coming from.
Perfect. Let me tell you how this will be structured. So this is the situation the three of you have been presented with. Each of you are going to be able to navigate a scene, direct each other through how you're going to team up and resolve the problem while you're at the parents' night, and you're going to go in your dice roll order. This also automatically inflicts some stress upon you. So, Susan, since your kids have been pointed at as the potential ringleaders, you're starting our game off with 5 stress.
Jesus, fuck.
It's a lot of stress.
And Carole and Reese, for being looped into the situation, are starting with 4 stress each.
It's still a lot of stress.
We're all gonna crash out. We're all gonna...
Hopefully not literally.
Crash out potential is high in this scenario.
You know what?
So,
I'm ready. Let's do it.
So, with that out of the way, Susan, you are taking charge first, and you are doing your specialty, social media sleuthing. Give me a D6 roll, add 1 to it.
Let's do it. 1.
No.
In many situations, we would call that a 2. Your stress increases, Susan. Blue Sky, it's... for the kids, it's exciting, it's new, all the cool kids who aren't down with the current sickness.
She just downloaded it too. It's so fresh. It's so new.
On a 1 or a 2, and I'm reading from the book here, critical failure. You take +2 stress, bringing you to 7. And the party takes +1 stress, bringing them to 5. So you're browsing through social media, you're trying to get to the bottom of this, you're trying to find things like Dare Club, Midwest High School, cross-referencing on these social medias, but nothing's coming up, and it's starting to stress you out, because at first it's like, okay, maybe it's nothing, maybe it's fine, but then you find it. You find what is called the Finsta account of your kids. You find one for Eliza and one for Jake. And to be fair, Jake's is pretty benign, mostly him saying cuss words he shouldn't be saying while uploading Minecraft videos. You're not supposed to be teaching him those words, and maybe he's not being the most, kind person while he plays online. But Eliza's Finstagram has weird allusions to things. Nothing that IDs her as the leader of this dare ring, but doing and saying things she wouldn't normally do. Susan, it's your kid. What would genuinely shock you and stress you out to see on a fake Instagram account that you did not previously know about?
I gotta be so real. It'd be her, because she's a good kid. She's president of the student council. It'd be sneaking out at night with a boy.
Not a boy.
Not a boy. No.
She's doing it! She's doing the soft lunch!
Not
Look
a
at
soft-
that! Look
not
at that
another-
hand! Zoom in, zoom in.
We are getting
That
out of
looks like a
control.
soft lunch to me.
Soft lunches.
That might even be a medium lunch. Oh my god, his
God.
arm is around her waist. Someone hold me. I'm gonna faint. Oh my god.
Here, eat another lemon bar. It's okay, it's okay.
2 stress get
sugars.
added to Susan, and then to justify the 1 stress for Carole and Reese in this fake Instagram, in those sneaking out pictures, we also see Tori and Sarah in those pictures.
No.
No, that's
This can't be real, right? This
this is that AI.
it could be. I mean, it could be.
Yeah.
This is fake. I'm telling you, this is.
I'm looking for the telltale signs, and I can
6
see it's probably
fingers.
not. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, let's roll to see if the teens
If
are
it's-
using Gen AI on a fake Instagram account.
They might be.
I'd like all 3 of you to make a D6 roll. We're gonna see what level of. We're gonna treat this like it's an advantage situation. Whoever rolls the highest will be the most informed about what goes on.
I got a 3.
I got a 5.
Okay. 2.
Two.
Carole, you know about generative AI. You know what it looks like because your boys, Brett and Hunter, got really into it for a minute, and then you read an article about it, and then you told them to knock it off, and they have. So you know how to tell when Brett and Hunter are cheating at stuff. So as you go through these pictures, you can say with clarity and certainty, these are not photoshopped or AI.
Oh boy.
The pictures look like they are taken in a variety of locations, mostly at night. Not a lot of pictures at school, though there are a couple here and there. One from Eliza that just says, LOL, I can't believe we did that. And this is a picture of her laughing in front of the school. Nothing incriminating in the photo besides the caption. And you just see pictures of them out and about around town. Sometimes they're in like a field in front of the stars. There's a picture where someone, not one of your girls, but someone's holding a beer can in one of the pictures. One of the boys are taking these pictures with. So these are stressful pictures to see, but nothing pins them as the president, member, what have you, of the supposed Dare Club. Besides that one weird one from Eliza.
I am sitting down fully, gripping the chair. Just, oh my god, when I get my hands on
There's
that
gotta
girl.
be. There's gotta be an
she's
explanation. There's gotta be a better explanation than this.
You're a good mom, and this is why you have to get custody. Full custody.
I know, it's just, oh my gosh, he might actually use this. What if, just like her father, just like her fucking dad,
Hey.
fucking Stan. He used to do the sneaking out too. First is the sneaking out, and next thing you know, she's gonna come home with the grandbaby. I'm not ready to be
We
a
should talk
grandmother
to
yet.
her about it first.
Can't
Before
talk to her. She's my kid. She's not my friend.
You could
you
still
want
talk
me
to her.
yeah, I'll talk to her.
You're young. Look at you. You're young. You're beautiful. You're voluptuous. You talk
Oh.
to her because you're not gonna tell your mom.
All right.
things.
And I'm suddenly very aware of the fact that, like, we haven't left the room where we are being
Yeah,
like,
the principal is
watching.
just sitting there. Like, I would really love it if you would stop discussing teen pregnancy around me, because no one's child here has that thing.
You brought us in here.
Not to talk about that.
Came here accusing us. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's what-
I would like more information, and the students I've spoken with have not been forthcoming, and there are suspensions and expulsions on the table, and quite frankly, if we don't start getting some information soon, we're gonna just have to rely on gossip and rumors, and that would not look good for your particular teens, is all I'm saying. So if there's anything you can do to help,
We will talk to them. We'll talk to them.
Yes,
I'm
we're
sure
gonna go
there's
talk
a
to them.
reasonable explanation.
You're real fucking
Yes.
bad at your job. You know that, right? Because we're doing your job for you.
Susanna.
No, I'm just being honest.
I am
You're not
so
gonna cancel
sorry
me. I'm
about
just being
her. I'm
honest.
so sorry about her. We will leave you to your wonderful night. And, you know, you planned this out to a T. The refreshments are...
Just dragging her out of the room.
Yeah.
are there. Yeah, they're there. Excuse us.
the door closes behind you and the principal looks down and goes, they only have to take care of 1 to 2 teens max, and I have hundreds, and it's hard.
Hey, support your teachers.
Support your local teachers and principals, folks.
Support your teachers. Donate to their classrooms because they're paying too much. Saying this as a child of a teacher.
Hello, Mother. It's me, your Game Master Grant, and ordinarily I pop into the middle of an episode here to let you know about some cool shows, maybe some cool products, some things we've been enjoying and who enjoy us, but this week I forgot. I don't have one. This week I don't have an ad to play for you, so instead you're just going to have to deal with me doing a little bit of self-promotion. Coming up on Game Master Monday Presents, our live show on Twitch, is The City I Love, It Speaks to Me. The City I Love, It Speaks to Me is a new 3-part mini-series coming to the Game Master Monday Twitch channel. It's being run by the game's creator, Jellyfish Lines, and will be starring Andy from Magnificence and a ghost of Eli from Mayday Roleplay. This is a noir-style detective story all about hardened detectives, the city they love, and the constantly shifting topography of your own identity. It's coming to Game Master Monday Presents live starting on May 7th and running every Wednesday for the next 3 weeks. You will see one detective the first week, a second the second week, and then see how they come together in the grand finale. Be sure to be there, again starting May 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, only on the Game Master Monday Twitch channel. Link, of course, is in the description. In addition, tomorrow night we will be live on the Tabletop Arts Fund Discord playing a game of Christ Heist. Alright, the plan is simple. We're gonna get on this train, we're gonna take the most precious artifacts of the Catholic Church, and we're gonna get the hell out of here and collect our reward. Join me live as I GM this honey heist hack with an all-star cast featuring Sadie Pasley, Jem Lugo, Zachary Votto, and Forrest. We will be live with the Tabletop Arts Fund. Now you may be asking yourself, Grant, what exactly is the Tabletop Arts Fund? This is a community nonprofit dedicated to supporting independent TTRPG and actual play creators through professional development, networking opportunities, and charitable grants. Are you an aspiring designer looking for advice on how to navigate a career in tabletop RPGs? Check out Above the Table, a monthly series where senior industry professionals share their hard-won expertise. Full details on these, our live stream, and other projects are available at tabletop.artsfund.org or via social media on Blue Sky at tabletop.artsfund.org, as well as their YouTube channel, Tabletop Arts Fund. Hope to see you tomorrow. We're gonna heist us a Christ. And now, without further ado, sorry all you ado fans out there, let's get back to our Midwestern moms. So you leave. Abby, your move, of course, was a social media investigation, which means it's now Zoe's turn in the initiative order to take charge of the situation. So Carole, you are now with Susan and Reese. You were outside of the principal's office. You've seen the fake Instagram account of Eliza Begay. You saw Sarah in those pictures. What is your move? What do you pitch to your fellow moms?
Well, I knew I was going to need the emergency brownies tonight. Okay, listen. I know this is stressful. I know those pictures are not fantastic. I think we just talk to them.
I think so too.
We give them a good brownie. You know, brownies are the peace offering, and where they're.
I can't look at that girl right now. I can't. You've got to talk to her. I can't look. With everything that's been going with fucking Stan, right now it's just look. I haven't been around as much as I nearly should. I've been working. I've been paying these court fees. I got the house back just recently. Look, they still care about their dad despite everything that's been going on. I don't think I'm the person to talk to them.
Listen.
I'm not.
You can guard the door. You can guard the door. We will talk.
I can guard the door, all right.
Yeah, you can. Make sure Stan does not come anywhere near this conversation.
Oh, God, if I
I'll
see
punch him in the nose.
Do not fight anybody.
Just one.
I'm not gonna fight anyone. I'm just gonna take a real embarrassing video of him all drunk out with Oscarlina.
I'm going to choose to believe that you will not fight Stan. I'm going to choose to take your word for that. Reese and I are going to have a nice, calm conversation. We'll just talk about it. We're just gonna talk about it over some brownies and a 2-liter of soda. 2-liter of pop.
Carole, so you're going to go track down the kids, the potential culprits, if you will. And I know you are saying we're going to have a nice, calm, easy conversation, but would you describe yourself historically as a patient mother?
Yeah, I'm so patient. I mean, I'm the most patient on this planet.
Wow.
Nobody has ever been more
it's
patient.
competition. It's competition. I didn't know. Crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I was competing.
I am the most patient mother on this planet.
Okay.
I can be silent for a whole 5 seconds before I have to, say something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go with you. We'll do this together. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'll be fine.
Yes.
The power of friendship.
Power of
Will
friendship.
carry me through.
Our kids are fine.
And we will have
They're
a nice,
safe.
calm discussion.
They're safe, and
over
we know where they
brownies.
are right now. Over brownies.
Yeah, we know where.
Over brownies.
Yes.
There's security cameers everywhere. We're
Yeah.
gonna have brownies. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna guard the door, and I'm gonna take an Instagram reel of anyone who tries to get in. So you two are gonna work your magic, okay? And also bring me back a brownie.
Susan, I'm worried about
Anyone
you.
who tries to, I don't want them to think that we're imprisoning our own children in the school either. Like I don't want a conflict to happen.
We'll sit in the gymnasium,
Okay.
We'll
Because
have a
right
little
now,
picnic.
with
It'll
the
be fine.
intensity,
It'll be fine.
that we're at, I feel like it sounds like we're about to tie someone to a chair, and I don't think we
eat
should
another
do
brownie.
that.
I think we should at this rate.
I
honestly,
don't
with
think
what
we
they're
should do
doing out
that.
at night.
I feel like that'll be bad for us. I feel like that's not gonna fly very well.
Okay, feng shui. Okay.
Okay.
I'll go do the feng shui.
Yeah.
Go do your thing.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Which brings me to Carole. So you have this whole conversation on the way to the theater where the kids are supposed to be during this whole event. And we're going to have you make that D6 roll, and I'm going to have to take one away from you,
It's
unfortunately.
okay. It's fine. I roll.
She roll.
Ooh, okay. We have, with the -1, it's a 4.
You take a 4.
4.
So for
We
a
will take
complicated success, you and the party take -1 stress. So things are winding down a little bit
okay.
here
We're
for ya.
de-escalating. We're taking our deep breaths.
We're de-escalating.
brownies
We're
are
eating
good.
the brownies.
Yes.
So your plan, of course, is talk to the kids and see what's going on. And it works, but there is a minor complication you and the party have to deal with as well.
I don't like your tone.
So you get to the auditorium, and you're looking for you're trying to get your kids' attention, preferably all 3. How are you going about doing that, Carole?
I have the brownies. My children are definitely like, you know how when you rustle a bag of treats for a dog,
Jingle, jingle.
they're like, whoop. They hear the Ziploc bag opening with the brownies.
Mm-hmm.
The smell.
Carole Smith's brownies are famous in Midwest City. Not only does your daughter Sarah recognize that smell, but so does every other smelly, packed in a room for the past however long teen in this room.
Hey,
So
back up.
Your minor complication is, you can get the attention of your kid and every other teenager in this high school, like a veritable swarm of teens, children is just coming at you, one really beside themselves theater teachers being like, wait, no, come back, we still have to work on the song, please come back, don't run towards the that does smell good though. Whoa.
Susan!
What do you do?
Well, all of the brownies, while in one giant gallon-sized Ziploc bag, are also individually wrapped because I am conscious that teenagers are disgusting. So I am going to set up a bake sale.
Whoa.
Listen, I'm in the back of the auditorium. It's not like I'm selling anything, and we all know that the refreshments in the cafeteria not very good. So they're
hear the
hungry, I'm
Lunchables.
sure.
Oh, God.
I'm just gonna pass out brownies, and when Sarah gets to me, I'm gonna give her the look, and she's gonna
We all know the look.
move off to the side. And they can have the brownies. They can have the brownies. I just need
Please don't hurt me. Take them.
Please, I'm sorry.
Like 3 acre David.
Take it like a t-shirt cannon.
Yeah, do another D6 roll for me. You can
God.
add one this time for your culinary tasks. Reese, are you helping in this situation? What do you do? Can you possibly help?
I absolutely can help. I also work in hospitality, or she's good at baking. I'm good at hospitality. So I'm arranging the bake sale to perfection. And I get them in like easy to access lines, so they're not trampling us to get the desserts. I'm organizing and I'm making sure everybody gets what they need to get and nobody needs to get hurt. And I just want to talk to our kids.
Fantastic. Both of
sorting
you make a
it.
D6 roll for me. You can both add a +1.
I got a 5.
I got a 6.
Let's all the way go. So that's a success. Carole, your stress goes down by 2,
Wow.
and everyone else's goes down by 1.
Nice. It's the brownies. What can I say?
It's the brownies. They're made only with love.
Yeah, only
Nothing
with
else.
love.
This goes off without a hitch. This armada, this horde of teenagers slows to a nice, organized trickle. We see Reese guiding the kids in an orderly fashion. The brownies are being delivered. And eventually, Carole's daughter Sarah does get to the front of the line, and she's like, when did you have time to make all these brownies? And are there so many?
Sarah.
I'm sensing the vibes are off,
They are.
which is strange.
They are, Sarah. The vibes
Can we have a
are
chat?
off.
Why are the vibes off?
Vibes are off, Sarah. Just
Let's
listen.
have a chat.
Just
Let's have a
listen
chat.
first. Yeah. Just no
Was
sudden.
this brownie a facade to get me to chat with you about vibes being off?
Yes.
Yes,
just
absolutely.
No sudden movements.
100%. I'm so sorry to have tricked you like this. I'm not sorry at all.
She's not sorry. I knew she wasn't.
Oh God.
It's okay.
Come with us. Grab
Yeah,
your
come with
friends.
us.
Well,
We're definitely
But
not.
who will watch the bake sale? if I come with you?
Get your theater teacher.
You just tell her to get her
Get my theater teacher to do
Get
it?
the theater teacher. Tell her that she can have a free brownie.
Oh, that's a good deal. I'm
Okay.
gonna take that.
Turns around. Mrs. Bastopheles? Yeah. Can you watch the...
No, boo!
Leave me
no,
alone.
Boo. I like it. I'm not ashamed. I like it.
Can you watch this bake sale? I think my mom's mad at me. She says in front of the whole school.
I'm not mad.
I would be honored to watch these brownies.
Take one for yourself.
Ooh, even better. I was going to do it for love of the game.
The love of the bake sale?
Love a bake sale.
All right.
Love it. You take Sarah aside and you reconvene with Susan outside of the auditorium. The three of you now have her undivided attention.
Hi, darling.
I didn't do it.
You know, I will be the judge of that, young miss.
You're just not mad at me very frequently. I'm feeling new, bizarre feelings.
Yeah, that's called disappointment. That's what we're feeling. We're not mad. We're disappointed.
Oh, I wish you were mad instead. Oh boy, I really wish it was mad instead.
I wouldn't even say that yet. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, we're just, you know, you
What's
can always
going
come to me.
on?
Well, I'm disappointed. They're even secrets. Have we
You
considered
can
that?
always come to me. You know that, right?
Uh-huh.
If anything were wrong, you know, you're a good kid. We just wanted to know about this little club we heard about.
Which one?
Why don't you tell me?
Which one would we be mad about? Mad about, you know? one?
I don't... Hey, make a D6 roll for me.
God. That's a 6.
Okay. Okay, you can take your stress down by 2 again.
Oh my God,
Those
I'm at
brownies.
0.
The brownies are hitting.
So she looks down and she looks up and she goes, "Is this that stupid Dare Club thing that people keep
Well.
talking about?"
Now that you brought that up, yeah, tell me about Dare Club.
I mean, it's the only... I mean, I'm just answering Miss Bennett's question, which is like, what club would you be mad about? And I guess that one, but I'm not in it or anything.
You're not in it. I mean, of course I knew that. Is there anybody that you, you know, might want me to know?
mean, Some of my friends
Yeah.
have done it.
Which one?
Which one?
Let's start hearing names.
I mean, okay, so
You're
Amber
not
was in it for a little bit.
Amber.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Amber got dared to, like, I don't know, yell at a friend or something, like, really publicly.
Oh.
So that was weird. I didn't, you know.
Okay.
I don't know, like, just like a lot of kids just get dared to do stuff, and it's hard to keep track of who's in it versus who's getting just dared to do stuff. I mean, I got dared to do something, but I didn't do it.
What did you do?
My girl, and I'm gonna toss her another brownie.
Also, what was it? I'm curious.
I mean, it was stupid. It wasn't anything like, I don't know, egregious or anything, but like someone like dared me to take this gay test on BuzzFeed.
Oh, that one's
And it's
going
like-
around.
God, it's spreading.
Yeah, that one's going around. a
Yeah,
little bit.
everyone's doing it right now, and like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fine. That's like, I don't know. I'm just Sarah.
Yeah, and you probably scored a 100 on it or whatever.
I mean, you can score whatever number. Like all the numbers are good numbers on the gay test. I just didn't want to like do it for a dare. You know, I'm just like, I don't need to take a test. I'm locked. I'm solid.
You're solid.
Yeah,
You're
well, fair,
locked.
that's-
What does that mean?
I'm just Sarah. Like whatever. Who cares?
Okay. Yeah, that checks.
Yeah. You know.
So, like, what I'm hearing here, it sounds like these dare kids, it sounds like they're trying to, like, stir up some trouble and, like, get really upset if you don't do what they want, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's weird. Like, it's just a bunch of people, and, like, you get dared to do something. But, like I said, like, no one can really keep track of, like, who's in the dare club coming up with the dares and who's just being dared to give out the dares. So I just think it's stupid, mostly.
You know who might be at the, who started it?
She like looks left and right, and she's like,
Sarah.
"Am I allowed to say in front of?" And like kind of like eyeballs towards Susan.
Sarah.
I can't prove it, but it is the kind of thing that, like, I don't know, Eliza would at least be interested in. Jake, maybe. Jake just goes to and fro with the wind, that boy, you know? Sometimes it's like talking to a lump of moss, and sometimes it's like talking to a cheetah on crack.
Yeah. Is that Minecraft? Oh my. First you start out with the Minecraft, and now we're out here committing felonies. Oh.
Well.
Yeah, I know he's like a year younger than I am, but sometimes I feel like he's like 8 years younger than I am. I don't know. Dude, can't even grow a mustache.
I don't even know how he got that. I think he just took my mascara and drew that on. It got me so
That's what
rowdy.
we all definitely said and thought. Just to be clear, we all definitely thought he just mascaraed his peach fuzz.
We don't need to talk
All
about
right, Sarah. Thank you so much. We appreciate this.
Sorry, I thought I thought I could just say whatever. Sorry, that's why I did the whole eyeball thing.
It's okay. It just sounds like we're just smack talking him a little bit. We don't need to do that.
I mean, he's kind of smack talking. Some people are really nice but easy to like bully.
Sarah.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't like go around saying he's like a racist or anything, but like I don't know, he does weird shit. I mean stuff. Sorry.
Well.
No, you can say shit. I don't care. Unless you don't.
You're cool, Miss Bennett. Thank you.
Unless you don't.
Thank you for being so honest with me. I appreciate that. You're not okay.
Yeah, you should get a reward for being honest. Give me a second here. Here's a CD I burned. I don't know what's on it, but you can burn over it or whatever. That's for you. Yeah. I carry around. It's my Deadly Tunes. This is the same time I met my husband. This is playing. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for your honesty, sweetheart.
Your husband?
Uh-huh.
Sarah, why don't you go back to class?
I'm gonna go inside. This just leaves. Okay. Sarah successfully spoken to. Clues discovered. Weird things afoot. There's a few lingering mysteries here. What are Eliza and Jake doing? What does Tori have to do with all of this? And the person who's now in charge of getting us through the dark wood of this scenario is Reese Bennett.
All right.
So, Kelly, what is on your mind?
So, are the rest of our kids in with the rest of the student body right now, getting ready for this song?
Yeah, they should have been in the auditorium for sure. The brownie trick super lured Sarah out, though.
Okay.
I
so
have loved my children.
Okay. So, we think they still might be in there, is what I'm gathering. It's just that they were not.
That's what they're supposed to be.
They were not pulled to the front. And
Once again, I don't like your tone.
You know who? Okay, Susan. I say this with so much respect. I think Jake might be our weak point. I feel like we might be...
No, he's just like his father. I don't blame you at all.
We might be able to pump him
what.
for the most information, the most useful information.
Look up, he's so real. That boy, he would believe you if the sky was orange. He wouldn't even look up.
Can we interrogate your son? Is what I'm asking.
Oh my god, please do it. It'll take him off his phone.
Okay.
I'll make myself scarce. He won't want to talk while I'm around, because otherwise I'll be talking about his little knit-headed self.
I'm gonna peek in. I'm gonna peek in through the door. See, can we spot Jake? Or is he just sitting somewhere with his phone?
Can we see the glow of the smartphone?
I'll tell you what. Make it a D6 roll and add 1 for understanding kids.
Okay. I got a 5.
Pretty good. A success even. So you can once again drop your stress. I believe this will bring poor Susan down to 4 stress finally, while the other 2, whose kids have not been implicated in this whole mess, should now be at 0. But yes, so you're looking in there, and it dawns on you, like, Jake is a 14-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Famously to himself.
Yeah.
Being asked to participate in a group song, ain't no way he's in that fucking auditorium.
Absolutely not. Okay. Well, where did we leave him last? We left him in that main meeting room before? He may still be sitting there with his phone. He may still be sitting
I don't
there.
even think he noticed.
Let's go. I'm gonna go check. We're gonna go check.
Yeah, look, I got the find your friends. Look, he's still there.
Live
Look,
360.
He's exactly 12 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah, look, there's his heart. and everything.
His heart
His
rate?
heart rate.
He's still
You're
sitting there.
tracking his heart rate?
Yeah, you get the like 360. You got the Fitbit band.
Susan, we need to have a discussion.
Oh. I'm quietly so worried about Jake, but I'm keeping it inside.
Susan, we need to have a talk.
I'm working 12 hours a day. I gotta make sure my kids are still breathing. Look, I work in ICU.
Still breathing?
I don't want to know if they have an aneurysm. Exactly. That's why my kids
Okay.
are still breathing.
That's why.
Mhm.
That must be why.
Mm-hmm.
They're breathing. Okay.
So you head back to the initial meeting room where the principal introduced the evening, and yep, sure enough, you clocked my joke, Kelly. Way to go. You do, in fact, see Jake sitting in the auditorium, still on his phone. However, sitting next to Stan. The two are sitting next to each other. Neither talking, both kind of on their phones. Only people in this room.
Okay. Susan, you good?
Cool as a cucumber. Like I said,
Okay.
feng shui, deep breaths, that yoga.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Hey, I'm gonna go see. Hey, Carole, do you have any brownies left? Why am I whispering?
I
Nobody's
think I
listening to
have.
us anyway. I'm whispering. This
He's
very,
so
very
look, he's
loud.
got his earbuds in. He's not gonna hear anything. I could be yelling right
don't
now.
Yell, don't yell.
Please don't yell. Please don't yell. Please don't yell.
Please don't. Please don't.
Okay,
Please
I'll
don't.
be
I think I have like 2 brownies left. You can take them both.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go get him. Okay, I'm gonna go get him. I'm just gonna go get him. Hey, Jake.
Jake's head kind of bounces up and turns around like, what? Did someone say an AirPod out? What?
Hey, Jake. We actually, Carole, or you call her Miss Smith, has a bake sale going, and we didn't want you to miss out on the
Oh.
brownies. You want to come get some with us?
He looks at his dad for a second, and then he turns around and goes, I don't know if my kid should be having chocolate like that this late at night. Dad, I'm 14. I don't have to,
Yeah, Dad.
worry about night food now.
Yeah, Dad. He's 14.
He says, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were his mother.
Well, I didn't realize, you cared. So, I guess we're even.
You're going to make me a D6 roll for sure to see what we can do about Stan, but
Okay.
since other parents are kind of your weak spot, that'll be
I got a
minus
-1.
1.
Uh-oh.
Don't do wrong.
Hey, GM, can I
Please.
actually throw them an extra dice because I'm standing in the corner and I want my threatening anti-aura to hit him? I want his audacity to be sucked away.
Roll a
Yeah, I just,
D6.
like,
We'll treat it like advantage. Whoever thinks the highest number.
6.
Well,
It's the deadly anti-bangs.
what did you roll, Reese?
I rolled a 3.
Okay, so we're going to assume that with the the rage that only an auntie can be filled with, Abby, go ahead and drop your stress down by 2. For whatever reason,
Hell yeah.
this is a fight you know you can win because you've been winning it, and you can step in to assist Reese with getting Stan off your ass.
I'm going to just step in behind Reese, put a hand on my shoulder. Stan! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. How's Oscar Lena doing?
Who? I don't.
Yeah, you were at Sky City Casino. Yeah, you want to talk about that?
Jake, why don't you go? Why don't you go with your mom to this
Yeah.
bake sale? I
think
hear
the
they got really good brownies there.
Brownies are sounding good now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you in court, Stan. Nice seeing you. Bye.
Okay, Susan.
Okay.
Man, I'm so glad we're separated, but fuck, she does something to me. All right, I'm leaving, Dad. Bye.
Terrible.
So you have Jake. You have obtained a Jake.
We have attained a Jake. All right, Jake. We do
added
have
Jake to
brownies, but we also have questions.
Ah, damn it. I mean,
But I think
damn
it's
it.
worth it for the brownies. These brownies are phenomenal. So I think it's worth it.
It's
a good trade.
Did Mrs. Smith make them? Is that real?
Mrs. Smith did make them, yes.
Yes, I did actually make these. These are my emergency brownies.
Yes.
So few things in life are not worth Mrs. Smith's brownies, so this better be something that I can get out of.
This is a great bargain. Think about we're natives, we bargain. This is a great trade. Brownies for whatever truth you're gonna tell us, okay?
Okay.
That's my boy.
Okay.
God, I hate it when she uses history against me.
Okay. What is with this Dare Club thing? What is everybody doing?
Oh my God, that.
Joe-
okay.
What's happening?
Okay.
We gave you a brownie.
It was Eliza's idea.
Why?
She has a crush on somebody, and it spiraled out of control.
Oh,
okay.
no. Oh, she was trying to impress someone.
I guess, or like trying to like figure out a way to like ask someone out without having it be like her idea. I don't know. Girls are weird. All I know is some kid dared me to eat a bug and I did it, and then I just kept getting dared to do stuff and I kept doing them.
Jake. The brownie tastes better than the bug, I would probably think.
Probably. Bugs are gross, but I have eaten like 5 of them.
Oh my God, Jake, stop.
Jacob Mitchell Begay.
Jake, stop eating bugs.
Look, that is, I love it. This is some hunting and gathering. I love that for you, but also, we don't eat bugs, okay? We don't we don't eat strange bugs.
I wouldn't say it was a fair hunt, to be fair. They were like, there's ants everywhere in the school.
You ate an ant?
Just eating
I ate
ants.
5 ants.
I'm
Jake!
sure there are tastier
Jake!
bugs than ants, Jake.
I mean, they eat them in Africa. There's those big old honey. He's got a point
If
here.
I were going to
Yeah.
eat a bug, I probably would pick an ant, to be honest, because they're small.
Yeah, they got those honey
There's-
pot ants.
there's
They
less
got those
crunch.
big old bionic bums
no, I don't
full
want
of
that one.
honey.
No,
Oh
no,
my
Or
God.
wait, are you mad at me for eating the bugs or for the toilet thing?
The toilet
what?
thing?
We did
What's
what
the
to the toilet?
toilet thing, Jake?
I got dared to put a whole bunch of paper towels in the toilet, and they had to call a special plumber
Jake,
a few days ago.
You? Wait.
Yeah, it took like a lot of the plumbers in town. I heard one guy being like, "We have other jobs to do, but this toilet is like borked."
Everything makes sense now. Okay.
Am I like in a lot of trouble
No,
for
no,
that?
you're not.
That was
Well-
supposed to be a secret. The whole point of Dare Club is no one's supposed to get caught. You're supposed to do stuff so you don't get caught
Well,
doing
then
it.
why are you posting pictures online?
I'm not posting anything. Who's posting pictures online?
Nobody.
Jacob, you're not in trouble. I'm very proud of you for being honest with me. Don't do that again.
Okay. Should I quit?
Now,
Should I not
where's
be
your
in the club?
sister?
Oh, I think she's
No, you
hanging out
should
with.
not be in the club.
She's hanging out with Tori somewhere outside, I think.
Oh my God, I'm gonna. Okay, I appreciate you being honest. You go off and you go here. Take a brownie hat. Take a lemon bar. You're gonna go over and we're gonna go talk to your sister. Okay?
We're just taking things out of Carole's bag at this point. She's not even handing it to us. We're just
absolutely.
taking her shit.
I got her life 360 pulled up. Let's get there ASAP before the
Gosh.
alarm sounds.
We need to talk about this. Okay.
Susan, we need to have a discussion.
We need to talk about this.
Jake goes back into the auditorium holding like 3 brownies and 2 lemon bars, being like, "You are not gonna believe the night I've had."
I'm telling you what, girls. The things I've seen. I saw a guy. He stuck a whole fucking cucumber up his wee nook. Let me tell you what. We're not gonna do
What?
that.
Okay,
you gotta
we're
know what your
gonna go
kids are doing.
find
How
your
did we
child.
get here? How did we
We're
get?
gonna go find your child.
Okay, we're gonna go.
Look at the life
They're
360.
outside.
Her heart
They're
rate's
outside.
going crazy. Let's get going.
They were outside. They were outside. Okay, we're
I
going
am
outside.
leading the charge.
Yeah, you head outside, kind of by where the tennis courts would be. No one's there. It's supposed to be a locked gate, but no one ever really locks the tennis gate at night for any reason. So there's been like urban myths that some people go out there to like do drugs or whatever, but it's a Midwest town. No one's out there doing drugs on the high school tennis court. But you know, they post things on Facebook. And yeah, Susan, you'll be taking the lead in this particular scenario as initiative wraps back to you here. And you do, in fact, see Eliza and Tori hanging out on the tennis courts, lying flat on their backs next to each other.
Elizabeth Grace Begay, what are you doing out here
fuck.
at this hour?
You see Eliza shoot up, and then Tori shoot up, and then Tori like starts to stand up and run.
Tori, wait! Tori, wait! Wait! Is this why there are no boys? Come back! Come back!
I rolled to tackle her. I rolled to grab her. I'm bearing down. I went to ASU.
Cool. To ASU. Okay, Susan, you're gonna make me a D6 roll, but -1 because outdoor activity isn't your steez.
What? Not again. That's a 0.
A total of nothing. Okay, you're a city auntie. You're stressed out. You gain 2 stress, bringing you to 4. The whole situation here already amplified for Reese and Carole. You both gain a stress as well.
Okay.
Stress by osmosis, if you will. You do not run. You do not catch your daughters. They're just out there running like feral hogs in the fields of Arkansas.
Smooching in the
We
Midwest.
have 30 to 50 of them.
Which means we're gonna rapid fire initiative here. Carole, the girls are running, and Susan was not equipped for the job. What's your idea?
I default to brownie.
I default. my secret weapon.
Default to brownie. Sick. Make a D6 for your culinary skills.
Great.
Trying to lure them with that sweet scent.
Oh no. Oh no. She's making a bad face. She's making a bad face.
Oh
no.
So
Carole.
You you can add 1. Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1.
It's okay.
I'm out of brownies.
Things are not going well at Midwest High School today.
Oh no.
Okay, you gain 2 stress. The other 2 gain 1 stress. It's ramping up. You go to check for your brownies. Oh man, you bribed Jake with fucking all of them. Jake is in there having the time of his life snacking on brownies, and this was your last line of defense. You know how to cook, and now they're not there. You're not a communication person. You're not a patience person. You're a cooking person, which means we're going right to Reese.
Okay.
Your daughter and Susan's daughter are running around. Carole's stressed out because she's out of brownies. What do you do?
So Eliza has booked it. Have they booked it in opposite directions? Or they're running
Fair
together?
to say, yes, opposite directions.
Okay, so I think I will probably prioritize Tori. And I'm just going to call out. I'm going to kind of not sprint after her. I don't want to freak her out. But I'm like kind of doing that slow jog, like I'm trying to catch up a little bit. I'm like, honey, you tell me everything. I just want to talk to you. Please come back.
Yeah, I mean, you understand. You're a kid. You're good with the teens. Make a D6 roll. Add 1.
I'm trying. 5.
5 works. You can bring down your stress by 2. Everyone else's can go down by 1. Tori stops running, puts her hands on her knees. She's just wearing like a polo tee and some jeans.
Where were you
and
gonna
she's
run?
like, oh my god, I don't know. I mean, Eliza's mom scared the heck out of me.
You know what? Listen, that's fair. That's fair. She means well, though. She means so well.
Sometimes what she didn't mean as well.
Are you okay?
Yeah, we were
What are you doing?
thinking about trying out for tennis.
Are you sure?
Like 20% sure. It could be fun.
what's the
Now that
other
I'm
one?
saying
Yeah,
it out loud.
Dela, you weren't doing tennis. You were doing whippets out here.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Hi.
What's the other 80%?
Hanging with Eliza?
Okay.
Don't do that face at me.
What face?
The face
I'm
you
not
make
making a
when you think
face.
that I like people.
I'm not making
like
a face.
that.
I'm not making a face. I mean,
You're definitely
Eliza's-
making a face.
No, I'm not.
Oh my
I
god.
would never do
Please
that
not
to
in front of
you.
Eliza's mom.
I would
Mom,
do
not
that
in
to
front of
you.
Eliza's
She's
mom.
behind me. She can't see me. She can't see my
She
face.
just
my
just
knowing,
said something about whippets.
motherly face. Okay. All right. The heat's coming down on you, kid. Dare Club.
For what?
Dare Club.
Oh.
Yeah. We got called into the...
How did I get roped into that?
I listen, it took me right back. I got called into the principal's office. And
You?
Yes. Yes, to talk about you.
I don't think even I've been called to a principal's office the whole time I've been going to school, Mom.
Well, you don't throw that in my face, okay?
I'm just saying, you got called to the principal's office before
Yes,
I did. It's kinda
for
funny.
you. For you.
Oh.
And I think the next step is you getting called down. They're trying to cut it off at the pass before that needs to happen.
They're pinning it on me? I didn't do
No,
anything.
not just you, but there were pictures posted, kid. I saw them. You were in one of them. There's an account.
Yeah, you were medium luncheon some boy.
They're very
On Eliza's account? Is that what you mean?
soft launching right
On
now.
Eliza's account?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the Finsta. Look at, I see it. And I like do the mom thing where like I hold the phone way too close.
Wow, okay, hi. That's really
We
up
can
to my
turn that-
face.
we
I
can turn
cannot
that
see
brightness
anything.
down. Here we go. The brightness.
Yeah, can you pull it
down.
back a little
Back
bit so I
on.
can
That's
see?
I'm old, okay? I got my eyes.
Okay.
Are good.
Yeah, that's Eliza's her other Instagram.
Yeah.
She's not gonna love that you found that. Yeah, she's not soft launching with that boy. That was part of Dare Club. It was like post something on Instagram to make people think you were soft launching, and she wasn't.
She wasn't. How would you know that? How would you know that? How would you know that she wasn't soft launching?
Because I just do. Eliza
do?
and I are
Yeah?
cool friends.
Okay.
We are tight like that.
Yeah.
She tells me
you're
stuff.
tight. You're tight like that. Okay.
Mom,
Reese.
can you please not
Reese.
in front of other parents? I swear to God, I'm going to melt.
Okay. If you two need, mother and daughter, Carole and I'll just go over here. We're gonna talk about things. You two just have your little moment, okay? Ears plugged, and then like shuffling off, but like very off, trying hard to eavesdrop. just.
She's already heard it. She's already heard everything. It's fine.
Okay.
Is it done? What I want to know is,
I-
can Dare Club be done? Do you think?
I'm not in it. I'm not in it.
They think you are.
Oh my God. Okay. I mean, I think that's gonna have to be an Eliza thing.
Jake told us that Eliza started it to impress someone. I just
That'd
thought
be weird.
I just thought that was
'cause
interesting. I just thought that was an interesting
That'd be
thing
weird.
for him to say. I mean, usually you do that when you like someone. You're like, oh, I'm doing this cool stuff. Look at me, kind of deal. So I was just curious.
Well, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, I think Eliza's just cool on her own.
do. Do. Oh, good. That's nice. That's great.
Okay, can I just listen? Yeah, I like Eliza, okay, and I would like something to work out there, but you make it really hard to talk about this stuff.
Why?
Because you're still. I mean, I know we're like best friends.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love our relationship. Sometimes when I want to talk about that stuff,
Yeah.
I remember that you're my mom, and you tend to make a big deal out of stuff that isn't a big deal yet.
I get excited.
I know,
I'm just
and that
happy for
worries me
you.
because what if I'm just like, oh yeah, I have a crush on this girl, and then you're like, oh my God, and then that's all we talk about, and then it's everything. How's Eliza?
No,
And
that
I don't
is
always.
not really. You think that's how I'd be?
I mean, you caught wind of it, and you were really weird about it just now.
I was
mean, not
excited.
Weird, like, in a
I'm just
bad
finding
way.
it. I'm just getting on the train, Tori. I'm just finding out about it now. Of course I'm going to be excited. I'll mellow out though. Give me time.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen, I'm sorry I didn't let you know sooner. I just wanted to. I wanted to know first. I wanted to know
That's
if
fair.
it was gonna happen first.
And you're allowed to have that boundary with me. I get it. But I'm glad you're telling me now. And we should probably find Eliza, not in a way that I'm going to be
Before
worried
her mom
about.
absolutely murders her for starting Dare
Yes.
Club to impress me,
Yes,
apparently. Yeah,
yes.
for
I
sure.
would prefer if someone you like doesn't get murdered. I think that would be preferable. If we could just like nip that
okay,
in the bud.
bonus question though.
Yeah.
So you keep talking about how they're gonna bring the hammer down on someone, that they need someone to get the fall for this,
I think
and Eliza definitely started it.
we just need to make sure it stops. I think.
But can we make sure she doesn't get in trouble?
Yeah, we can figure something out.
I guess we're gonna have to. Susan and Carole, you are on Eliza's tail, and I'm gonna have Susan take her turn in the initiative here. How are we gonna try and get Eliza?
All right, Carole, your snacks, we could leave them out for bait, but the thing is, my daughter's not a feral cat, even though she's acting like one. I don't think we can just trap, spay, release here. Okay, I need you to be the bait, because right now, she's gonna be real scared of seeing me with her and this boy, or whatever, especially one that's acting like fucking Stan. I need you to be bait, and then I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna like ambush her, but like in a motherly way.
I'm terrified, but I respect your parenting decisions.
Oh, but you know, it's like there's a tiger mom. You know what I am? I'm a cougar mom. That's what I am. I'm a cougar.
You sure are a cougar, Susan.
Exactly, it's a part of my clans. All right, you stand out. You act all concerned. You know, you do that real sweet thing. Your eyes get all soft and pretty, and your face flushes a little bit, and you look all feminine and lovely. Yeah, you do that. I'll just be in the shadows. Mm-hmm.
Susan, we need to have a discussion. I will go fetch your child.
So I will buy you so many sourdough starters. I mean, I'll buy you all those weird French varieties. All that white people shit, I will get that for you.
I am intrigued by white people shit.
Aren't we all? Fascinating, beautiful culture.
In that case, Carole, I'll have you make a d6 roll.
Okay.
Just flat.
I swear to God, if it's a 1 again.
That's a 4.
Hell yeah.
Complicated success. You and the party reduce your stress by 1. So everyone's stress goes down a little bit. You do succeed. It works. But there's a minor complication. So you catch up to Eliza. Susan herself is the complication. Yes. No. You catch up to Eliza. She's like sitting in like the middle of the soccer field at this point. She's been running a lot, and she's just like, you know, just sitting there, and she sees you coming, and she sees her mom keeping her distance, but she knows about her mom's sonic hearing abilities and all the tracking apps she has. Oh my God. And she just like looks up to you, and then things get complicated for you because you're not this girl's mother, and she's crying.
Hey, kid.
Hey, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're good. You're good. It's all good.
I am so fucked, aren't I?
I wouldn't say that.
I mean,
However,
fricked.
I'm gonna choose not to hear that. I love your mother. Bless her heart. She's real mad.
I don't know what happened. It got really out of control really fast.
Interesting.
Just...
What went out of control?
Oh, I mean, Carole,
Yes.
I'm not stupid.
All right.
I'm running this club where everyone dares everyone in school to do stupid stuff. And I say running, but like it was just supposed to be like, haha, girls having fun. We're doing silly little dares. And maybe eventually it'll loop back around on me and someone will dare me to like kiss Tori or something. And now there's kids clogging toilets, and now there's like people jumping off the roof with umbrellas.
You know this kid was your brother, right?
Jake?
Yeah.
Wait, what did Jake do?
He clogged the toilet. It was like
Oh my
the
God.
plumbing sensation.
That's such a Jake thing to do, too.
It really
He should be in
is.
more in trouble than I am. My dares were all harmless, just for the record. I
didn't say you were in trouble. I mean, I'm not your mom. I'm not your mom.
I can see smoke coming off of the top of her head from here.
Yeah, it doesn't look great. But listen. Why don't we just go talk to her? We'll talk to her, together. And by we'll talk to her together, I mean you will talk and I will be standing here.
Oh my god, okay, fine.
Listen, you got this. You got this. Your mother is... Your mother is a lot. I love your mother. I know she's a lot.
I just don't want to stress her out more. That's why I was trying to keep this on the down low. Like, she's already dealing with the divorce, and then she keeps working these 12-hour shifts. And, like, I'm having weird feelings about a friend of mine, and I didn't want to have to come to her with that because she's already overwhelmed with her own divorce. So, like, maybe like, hey, Mom, there's a girl at school I have a crush on. Haha, sorry your marriage sucked.
She's not gonna.
I was just trying to keep it low key until things blew over.
Listen, don't you think she wants to be a part of your life?
Yes, but my life is stressful.
Your life might be
and apparently
stressful.
my brother's clogging toilets.
Okay, I cannot speak for Jake. I can't defend this. I cannot.
I don't think
defend
anyone
this kid.
can speak for Jake. I don't know what planet he lives on.
We can figure that out later. Listen, go smooth things over with your mom. She wants to know things about you. She loves you. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell Sarah I said sorry for daring her to take that gay test?
You dared her to take the gay test?
I did, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm going to say about that.
All right. Okay. Cool. Good. You know, your mom will be perfectly fine hearing that you like Tori.
I don't think my mom's a bigot or anything. It's not what I'm worried about. I just don't want to stress her out by talking about romantic stuff.
Oh, young love, but it's so cute.
It's
so cute.
I like her.
You like her?
I do.
Go tell your mom that.
Okay, tell my mom that. God, shit. Sorry, shoot.
I'm gonna choose not to hear that again.
Thank you. You're cool, Mrs. Smith.
I try.
Susan, Eliza comes up to you. Says, hey, Mom. For the record, other people made Dare Club worse, not me.
I just take her in and I hug her real tight.
Okay. Hi, Mom.
Oh, you are such... But you are my daughter, that is for certain.
She's
Mom.
definitely your daughter.
Mom.
Oh, she is.
Mom, I can't breathe.
Elizabeth, look at me. I could let her go. Hold her shoulders. Elizabeth,
Hi.
I love you very much. And I'm sorry. I haven't been more present in your life recently.
Yeah, that's not your
everything-
fault.
But it kind of is. You know, I just want you and your brothers to have the best life they can, and everything with your dad going on. If Dare Club makes you happy, then I wouldn't even be upset.
To be fair, it does not anymore. It started off fine, but it's gotten weird.
Oh yeah, I saw that with the soft launching of the boy and all that. But like, I love you. You can
talk about
tell
a plan
me about
backfiring.
things.
You know, you try to set something up so someone will be like, "Wouldn't it be funny if you kissed your friend?" But then you get asked to soft launch, fucking Derek. Ugh.
Oh, Derek. Oh,
I mean, freaking Derek. Whatever. I cuss a lot, Mom. I'm sorry.
Derek.
Sweetheart, I'm a nurse. We got even filthier mouths. You learned it from somewhere. That was me. And besides, everyone kisses their best friends. I did that all the time growing up. Sweetheart, I want you to tell me when these things come up. You are not a burden. I had you because I wanted to bring a life into this world. And every day, I am so thankful to have that life in my life. You are a blessing.
Starts crying again.
I'm just hugging her. I'm crying too.
Am I gonna get expelled?
We're gonna talk to the principal about it. Let's be honest, I don't think that man knows how to do his job. So we're gonna talk to him about that. So we're gonna go find your friend, and we're gonna explain all this. Like, don't worry, everyone does it. You're so fun. And if anything, you should stay away from that Derek. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I took that picture, and that is, like, the sweatiest hand I've ever, like, seen. Even before I touched it, like, you could tell.
Oh yeah, no, nobody likes touching boys. I mean, really, with your father, I'd have to like ramp myself up to touch him when we were first going out. All right, let's go find everyone. Carole, let's go back. Let's get everyone together.
Yes. Susan, we
Oh
need
my
to have a
gosh.
discussion.
She made some good brownies. Oh my God, I could stuff my arteries with them.
The three of you arrive back in the principal's office, your daughters and Jake in tow. And the principal is sitting there like, okay, I am prepared to hear the ramifications of this club. Or maybe I'm about to learn nothing. What do I know? As far as I know, this isn't real. It's just a rumor. I just would like this parents' night to be over. Oh my God, Derek's dad yelled at me again.
Ugh. Oh my God, like father, like son.
You know, some parents get mad at you for the content of the teacher's classrooms, and you're prepared for that. But this man is adamant that we should stop teaching Fahrenheit, and now I don't know what he stands for. Anyway, Derek's dad's a weirdo. Anyway, each of you, please just let me know what your kid is or isn't responsible for. Mrs. Begay, please, you go ahead first. What's Eliza and Jake's involvement in all of this, if anything?
You know, it's Miss Begay, but
Apologies.
so my daughter, she did all this. It was just a fun thing. It was just to get friends to do things for their friends. It was supposed to, you know, like the Acts of Kindness Day. That's what it was supposed to be. You see, it was other kids that took it too far. And yeah, maybe my daughter shouldn't have thought of that. But honestly, her intentions were really good. She just wanted to be such a good friend to her friend here. Look at how good friends they are. Can't you see that?
They're real
Like,
good
look at each other with
Such-
wide eyes.
Such good friends. Right,
Oh my
good-
gosh, they
right-
should be roommates.
right,
I
girls?
think they should be roommates when
They
they go
were
to college.
roommates. Susie,
All
we
right.
need to have a
That might be-
discussion.
That might be Russian, but no, let's not. We don't need to have that conversation.
What about your son?
All right, I will admit my son's a little base head. It's full of nits.
He had a terrible bowel movement, and
Yeah, he's been eating all those brownies too rich.
had to.
know,
He's so
sorry.
embarrassed too about it.
Jake like looks down at his shoes, like you can see his face like getting like more blush in it, and he's just like he knows he needs to keep his mouth shut because of what actually happened, but he's like, God, why this? Of all the things,
Just-
you just see like you see Eliza like rib him.
He just, you gotta do what you gotta do. Am I right?
Okay, so the plumbing thing
Yeah,
It's just an
wasn't
accident.
Jake. He just had a bad
it was just bad.
brownie.
We don't need.
I mean, it was Jake, but like not in the way that you think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shut Carole.
And what was Sarah's involvement in all of this, Mrs. Smith?
Quite literally nothing.
Okay. I guess I should have figured.
Yeah.
Innocent
the
bystander.
pictures,
You know that
though,
girl?
what were the pictures about?
Just kids being kids. See,
kids.
I know you don't get social media, not like I do. Not
sure
like how
don't.
we get our kids. Exactly
on
what Carole
MySpace.
said. It's just kids being kids.
On MySpace.
Grow up.
Yeah, I'm still on it.
Wow.
And okay, so that explains that with those. Okay, and then what was Tori's involvement?
I mean, there was just like little dares. She didn't really. Tori, honey, did you even really do anything?
No. Well, I got dared to kiss someone.
Oh,
And then Eliza blushes a little bit.
yeah. See, harmless, right?
Nothing hard. Yeah.
I mean, I would prefer our students not be doing that on campus, but I
She's
know that I can't
16.
stop kids from having relationships, I guess.
Yeah, probably because you didn't have any relationships at that age. but that's just me.
Susan.
I've been married for
Am I
15
wrong?
years.
Susan.
Yeah, and your wife looks real unsatisfied. Look at this. Look at her
Susan,
Facebook
we need to
page.
have a discussion.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what you
Back on
always say,
topic.
that we need to have a discussion.
Reeling it in.
Okay, back on
Listen, my wife, like many women in this country, loves Pedro Pascal, and he's her hall pass.
You know what?
So that's why she posts about the guy.
That's fair.
You know what? That's fair. I respect your game.
I thought so.
Weird little man.
Okay, we didn't need the last part. We didn't
Mine
need
is
that.
Sarah Paulson.
Oh. Okay. I mean, she's not really swinging for your team, but like, yeah. Yeah, I support you.
Anyway, I'm glad to hear the kids are all are all not involved. Okay, Eliza, can this be done? I get too many emails about this, and it sounds like it started from you. I won't suspend or expel you. Just tell me it's over. Oh yeah, I'll disband it right now. It's like pulls out her phone and like deletes her fake Instagram account. Like, yep, there, no more Dare Club. All right, cool. That easy. Love to hear it.
Good here.
Yeah, there's refreshments in the cafeteria. Go have fun.
I'm not eating those.
Fair. Parents' night ends. The kids all say bye to each other. You all hug one last time. And you are standing in the parking lot. The three of you, your kids are all waiting in the car. You're about to go and conclude your evenings. What an evening you had, solving teenage mysteries and discovering the embers of young love. What do the three of you talk about as your day comes to a close?
You know, I just got the email back from my lawyer because I'm going through my Facebook. We just got the email back. He says this case is going to be a slam dunk. I'm going to get full custody. Girls, I think we need to go have a ladies' night. I think we need to go Magic Mike get full up. We need to go see some beautiful women and men, I guess. And then we need to go get some drinks. We could go, actually, we could go to your place, Reese.
Okay.
We could go there. You get the employee discount.
Okay. All right. We don't really have any Magic Mike acts coming through. But I could.
Well, there's this place I used to go. Oh my god, when I was, me and fucking Stan. Don't you worry, I know all the places. I used to be such good friends with so many strippers. Oh my god, we're gonna have so much fun.
Okay.
We're gonna celebrate
what do
me
you think
being
about that
a free
gay
woman.
test?
I think
That's a good question, Carole. That's a good question. We should maybe hash that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, over margaritas or something.
Yeah. That sound
good
good
call.
to you?
You know what? This is the start of our hot girl summer. Let's do it.
Yes.
It's on the
Did
calendar.
you say
Girl
let's
summer.
do it? Did you just say let's do it? That's what I heard with my ears.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm Native American. I'm not Lebanese. Well, I don't know what you're
You're not.
hearing.
Okay. All right, Susan.
Let it go, Reese. Let it go.
I will.
The three of you return to your various vehicles. You take your kids home. Hugs are had, phones are taken away, and sleep is returned to. And tomorrow you know that your Midwestern mom job is never truly over, and it will start all over again in the morning. And that is Midwestern Moms.
Yay.
I adored these moms. I adored them very much, and I will miss them. Thank you, everyone, for playing here with me today. As we mentioned, Midwestern Moms is created by Cutest Patoot Games. You can buy it on itch. It's a lot of fun. I personally love it a lot. It's been sitting in my library for a year, and I'm glad I got to play it with three of my favorite people in the whole wide world in the AP theme. Abby, thank you for playing. Where can we find more of you?
Oh my gosh. Well, if you could stand being an auntie, being a future auntie, an auntie in the making, you could say, you can find me at most places on the internet, at Enough of Abby, where I'm doing cultural readings, I'm doing sensitivity readings, but most of all, I'm playing games with amazing people like this. So make sure you go check out what everyone does, as well as me, like the award-winning Dino Crisis that I GM'd, as well as some upcoming projects that keep an eye out on socials for. So yeah, plug in those socials.
My eyes are open and they are peeled even.
Don't peel them. That's
Kelly,
gross.
Too late. I have a peeler and everything.
Ew.
You have an eye peeler?
Ew.
Uh-huh.
I worry for you.
Kelly, where can we find more of you?
You can find me. I go by the Kellhop on the internet. You can find me here right now as you're listening. This was so much fun, everyone. And it's like 1 a.m. in my neck of the woods, but 1,000% worth it. You can also find me over on The Heart is a Dungeon and some stuff over there. You can find me in the audio drama Error 313, and you'll find me in some other things coming up. But everybody here is so stinking talented and perfect. And Thank you for having me here.
Thank you for being here. And I love all of those shows and all the things Kelly does. Kelly's great. Big Kelly fan.
Second,
Zoe, where can we find more of you?
Hi, you can find me at Potato Potato on the interwebs or at my website, zoedelee.card.co. I am also on The Heart is a Dungeon, and apparently sometimes here now, I guess. So...
Twice even.
Twice even. That's where you can find me. That's it.
I love rating The Heart as a Dungeon. He's like, it's
Also,
a do shit like this.
Zoe is a very talented voice actor and vocalist.
Look,
and it's just like
that range this
5
episode.
stars. Zoe is incredible, and I will yell it from the highest mountaintop.
I agree. This is my first game, and I'm like, oh my god, I need her in all my projects. In fact, while Grant was handling a situation, I'm like, hey, let me steal you for a project.
The cross-pollination continues my life's work. Thank you all for listening. If this is your first time listening because you're a fan of one of these three or all of these three, hi, we're Game Master Monday. We do new one-shots and new systems of a new cast every single time on this damn show. We got a lot of cool things coming up here for you. Coming up, let's see, by the time this goes up, in a couple of days, we're going to be launching a new live mini-series over on our Twitch channel called The City I Love, It Speaks to Me. It's being GM'd by our friend Jellyfish Lines, and it stars Andy, who Zoe might remember from our The Longing for Another Strange Land mini-series, and also from Magnificence, and also a ghost of Eli, who's done The Heart as a Dungeon and made a role play and so many other countless things, and it's going to be a great time. I also hear it's going to be, like, horny. So
Hey,
get ready for that, I guess.
Sometimes you gotta make it horny, I guess.
It's going to be noir. It's going to be genderqueery. It's
Hell yeah.
going to be weird, and I can't wait to see what happens. That is going to be starting up on Wednesday, May 7th on our Twitch channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. As for the rest of you podcast fans, we're going to be back here in 2 weeks playing, you guessed it, another one-shot. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I knew this woman. I knew this woman when I lived in Oklahoma. I swear to God.
I'm so
This is
glad
too
I'm
real.
capturing the NC. I am just channeling my aunt right now. I love you, Debbie, by the way.
Okay, above table, I have a Debbie NPC in here, so let me just make a quick little change to that name.
That's so funny. I have a Debbie family friend who is the definition of Midwest mom. It's very funny.
We all know
We're
what
channeling
Debbie
Debbie
is.
tonight.
Debbie, this is for you. Wherever you are, Debbie's a
Shout out to Debbie.
Shout out to Debbie.
Shout out to
to all the
Debbie.
Debbies out
Keep
there.
doing it.
Okay, bonus fun fact. This game is actually dedicated to a Debbie as well, but it's the Debbie who plays the
Stop.
mom on that 70s show.
Debbie
Stop.
Suction.
There's
This
so
is
many
crazy.
So
Debbies.
this episode truly is for the Debbies out there. Leaving Carole behind with Tori. And not... Come on, Grant, get it together.
Where's Mike?
I'm just giving
I
kids
just
away.
told
Hold
your
on.
child.
Let me take that
Hey,
whole sentence
I
again
know
without
she
going
makes
cross-eyed.
good brownies, okay? But I love you. All right.
There's nothing special in them, just love.
I'm still your mother.
Ugh, sometimes the post-credit scene writes itself. Okay.